Okay guys, this week we have a hard matchup. Last week was good. Last week was very good. This week has to be even better because we're playing one of the most threatening teams in the leagues. And one of the teams for which we have a very, very difficult matchup. And it is RTK and his Portland Timburrs. Now, he only has 8 Pokemon. We have 9. That sounds good on paper, right? Doesn't fucking matter in the slightest. He has so many threats and we have to cover all of them. Somehow. And we made 2 new transfers. Welcome to the team. Fieri Del Fox, Bolin the Golurk. You're gonna be brought onto pitch right away and you have to perform right away. This match is incredibly important because with a victory we're gonna be at least second with 4-1. Maybe even first if Shroomraver finally fucking loses the game. God fucking damn it, Shroom. And if we lose, well, we might drop a little bit from second to I think 4th is the highest we could drop. And that's not fun. We don't want that at all. So I need you to perform your best you can. I need the other 4. Tiny Blue, Costa, Zebo, Evergreen. I need you 4 to perform as well as always. Maybe even a little bit better. Because this match is incredibly important. Let's beat the Portland Timburrs again, boys. We did it last season. Let's go. Yo, what's up guys, Shoutout here. And today we have our week 5 match against RTK and the Portland Timburrs. And let me tell you, this match was fucking insanely good and it's probably the most fun I had in a league match in a while. Just because it was a very, very even match. It was a very fun match to play. I think we both played very, very well. So definitely make sure to stick around till the end because this shit's fun. That's all I can say for now. Without further ado, we're gonna get into Team RTK Broad, but never mind, there's further ado. Make sure to check out our team building video because this week we're bringing in some fairly interesting sets. Nothing crazy, just very not standard to some extent on some mons and some items and some stuff and things. So make sure to check that out and see my reasoning and all that stuff behind that. And also we made 2 new transfers. There's also a transfer video on that. So make sure to check that out because there's a spinning guy Fieri in there, and I think that's worth watching just for that little bit of time thingy. It's funny. Yep. Anyway, so now we get into the team that RTK brought, and he actually decided to bring Hitmontop, Melodic, Rotom Heat, Latios, Goodra, and Excadrill. 2 mons I wasn't expecting in Hitmontop and Latios. I really don't see much use in Hitmontop against my team. At all, actually. So that kind of surprised me. It's not a threat, as I said, it doesn't bother my team in the slightest. It can be kind of annoying because you can get intimidated off on arrow, which will allow other things to switch into it, but other than that, it's just not a threat. Even Scontank can poison it with a poison jab. So yeah, I guess he just really wanted hazard removal in case I get rocked up and stuff. That's fair enough. And Latios I wasn't expecting, but since he brought it, I'm guessing it is a Scarf variant again, just like last week. Yeah. So threats, Excadrill. It's an Excadrill. It's always gonna be threatening. Latios, Goodra, Rotom Heat, Melodic. Yeah, 5 out of 6. That's unfortunate, right? But I think I can handle Rotom Heat. Just because I've a good amount of things to hit it. I have Toxic on Shaman, and Delphox doesn't really mind it, so I think I should be good in that regard. And my Manaphy actually outspeeds, despite me being a relaxed nature, I outspeed it by 2 points. So that's good. Same with Goodra, same with Melodic, same with Uninvested Excadrill, I think. No, I tie with Uninvested Excadrill, which is unfortunate. I didn't think of that before the match, but he's not going to bring Uninvested Excadrill. He's just not. Also no Metagross and no Sylveon, which surprised me. I was kind of expecting Sylveon, to be honest, but it makes sense not to bring it, to be honest. And Metagross, I guess Hitmontop is just there because he didn't need the other 2. He didn't want them. And Priority and Intimidate and Rapid Spin is nice to have. So yeah, but I have a Ghost, so that's nice. Anyway, that's the team he brought. I'm gonna be leading off with Golurk, just because I'm expecting his Rotom Heat lead, or potentially, well, basically Golurk can take on everything outside of outside of Melodic as the lead, just because Hitmontop can't really do much to me. Sucker Punch and Thief, Technician Thief, would hurt a little bit, but other than that, it just really can't touch me. Melodic outspeeds me and can Scald Burn me, so that's not fun. I don't 2-hit KO it, I 3-hit KO it. Rotom Heat, I can bop it with Stone Edge, I can live every hit, even after burn, so I'm just going to do a considerable chunk. Latios, I can take a hit fairly comfortably, and just 2-hit kill with Heavy Slam. Gudra, I can take every hit fairly easily and 2-hit kill with Earthquake. And I can live every hit from Excadrill and bop it with Earthquake. So, I'm going to go with Golurk. And, yeah, with that being said, let's just get into this shit. Yeah, you can see teams in front of you as always. Thanks to Jack for recording my match. You don't forget his link will be down in the description. And thanks to Kelly and Slayer for recording the match. So, RTK is doing challenge for Jenning the Mons. That's the one. Sly and Kelly links will be down in the description below. Anyway, I did with Golurk as he leads with Excadrill, which surprised me. Honestly, I didn't expect Excadrill as a lead, but that works out perfectly for me because I can just get an Earthquake off on anything. And he goes into Melodic, his Venustus, which is to be expected. But this allows him to scout damage. If he's Spadef, I just straight up 2-hit kill him. If not, it's a 3-hit kill, and that is definitely a fully physically defensive Melodic, which is good to know. He has leftover spec as well, which means he's not Rindoberry or anything, which is also really nice knowledge. So, I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I don't want to get Scald Burned. And just going to Evergreen, I can take Ice Beam fairly comfortably, as he just goes for it right away. He doesn't really lose anything from it, so that's a good play on his part. And that does more than I would want it to. I don't have synthesis, so this is going to be really annoying. But I think as I can threaten this thing out, I can get leftovers back, so it should be fine. And right now, I don't see a reason not to go for Toxic in all honesty. He has 2 switches in Gudra and Rotom Heat, and getting Toxic off on either one would be really nice. So he brings up Moisturizer as Gudra, and that is a free Toxic for me. That is incredibly nice, just because Gudra is a really big annoyance to my team. And now that it's Toxic, it's not going to be switching into my Shaman and other things as well as it wants to, as it would normally do. And that's actually amazing, so my plan worked out in that regard. I wish I had Dazzling Gleam right now, honestly. But you know, that's in the match. Hindsight is 20/20. So, what I can do here is just go into Zebo. Draco will do a lot, but he misses. That is huge. That's hacks in my favor. I'm sorry, RTK. This is the 2nd Draco you missed in the season, I think. Maybe even 3rd. So he's definitely gonna run Dragon Pulse every week from now on, which, you know, helpful for the opponents, I guess. I just go for Taunt right here because I'm expecting him to switch into either Rotom, so I can prevent the Will-O-Wisp, maybe Excadrill and prevent Rocks, or Melodic and prevent Recover. So I don't want to say anything though, because I have Golurk, which is my dedicated answer. I don't really mind this, as he does just go for Volt Switch, which is fine because that means I get the initiative in my favor pretty much. I just go for Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go into Melodic, but it doesn't matter. Just I get damage off, and that's nice. So I go for Stone Edge, and it has a really good chunk. Golurk is fucking strong. It's unstabbed to Fizz Def Melodic. That's pretty fucking good. With leftovers, he's just around half, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't want to say anything or get burned, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna recover. So Evergreen is very safe. He's not gonna go for Ice Beam again, and I can threaten him out again. So I don't expect him to say, and he gets back to full. I get leftovers. I really don't think he's gonna save him. So what I'm gonna do is expect him to switch. I maybe should have gone for Toxic, expecting Rotom. I think that probably would have been my best play, but I really didn't want his Gudra to get a free switch in. So I just go into Skuntank, expecting either Gudra or the Rotom Heat. Both work out fairly well, and actually does turn out to be Rotom, which is fine. Right here I make a kind of ballsy play and just go for Poison Jab. If he wants to burn me, you know, it's not that big a deal. I get it's Soul chunked it out off. Now after this overheat damage right here, which actually does a hell of a lot of damage, this tells me that for one, Poison Jab damage tells me that he has defense investment. The overheat damage tells me that he has special attack investment, so he's sort of mixed spread in that regard, which is good to know, but also really difficult for me because I cannot 100% secure how much damage he will do, how much damage I will do to him, and that is very annoying. So, I go for Taunt, predicting him to go for Will-O-Wisp, but he just goes for an overheat, which is a good play in the spot, and that actually brings me down very low, but Skuntank lives because Skuntank is a beast. And Backflip will bring me back to 40 HP, which I think I might live an overheat from this range. I'm not sure at this point because it's a roll. So yeah, I mean I don't know his spreads, which is why I don't know if I can live or not. Right now I just go for Poison Jab because I have no reason not to, honestly. I spell crap run heat by the way, which is why I speed it, so it's nice. I read the melodic, I just go for Poison Jab and get a decent chunk off. Don't get a poison, which unfortunate, but what can you do? I can't hope for every hex in the game, honestly. So I get Backslash, he gets leftovers, which is fine. And speaking of leftovers, I'm just gonna go right into my mana right now. I'm very sure he's gonna go for Ice Beam. He has no reason not to. He doesn't lose anything from going for it. So I can just go into Tiny Blue. Ice Beam is gonna do absolutely nothing to me. Excuse me, my throat is dry as fuck. And yeah, he just goes for Ice Beam. That does nothing. And what I can do here is just reveal my first unconventional move, and that is Knockoff. Because getting rid of the things left also is nice. Getting rid of potential Gouda comes in, and its Salt Vest is nice. It's going to do a good chunk to that as well. Knockoff obviously does nothing to Footstep Melodic, it's just Footstep Melodic. But I get rid of the item, and he goes for Dragon Tail, revealing that he probably doesn't have Haze, and probably also expecting me to be a Tailglow variant. So, I can go, well, I get Dragon Tail out into go like I don't want to stay, and I really don't feel like taking Ice Scald. So, I'm just going to go back out into Tiny Blue, honestly. And he goes for Scald. And he actually, as you can see, gets a burn, which is annoying, but I do have Heal Bell, so it doesn't matter too much. It's just fair that he gets one, honestly, because I dodged a Draco skillfully. So what I can do here is just go for Heal Bell. I really don't feel like having this burn on me. I just don't enjoy being burned. It's not a fun situation to be in. So I get the burn off as he just goes for the safe recover, probably scouting for something like Energy Ball. To see what I'm mixed, or maybe scouting for some weird ass move on my part that might kill him on the physical side. Not kill him, but do a good chunk to him on the physical side. So yeah, he gets back to full, which is annoying. And he switches out. He doesn't want to stay in here because this is going to take a while. And he goes into Moisturizer his Gudra, which is fine by me. Because I just go for Scald. And I want to, you know, hope for a burn on Melodic. This obviously does nothing to Gudra, but with the poison damage, it's something. And what I can do is, I know I can live a Draco at this point. So what I decide to do is just stay and go for a knockoff, because weakening this thing and getting rid of its Assault Vest is going to be so helpful in this game. And as you can see, that knockoff does a really nice chunk. Get rid of the Assault Vest as I expected, and he drops a Draco on me. And I'm a Manaphy. Look at me, I'm fucking tiny. This should hurt, right? Yeah? No. That was nothing. It's like 80 HP and that's nothing. So Manaphy is a beast, but you know what else is new? Get back to leftovers to over half HP, as he has more toxic damage racking up on him, and that's amazing. So what I can do here is just go for the U-turn. I have no reason not to. I get the initiative, and I can do a good chunk to the Gouda, probably potentially knocking it out as he goes into Wake and Bake his Rotom, probably expecting me to switch maybe. So I get the initiative here, I get a tiny bit of chip damage off, and the problem right here is I cannot kill him with Aerodactyl's Aqua Tail. So what I have to do is go into Skuntank. This is where I wish I had Stone Edge, but you know, what can you do? Hindsight is 2020 and shit. What I can do is just go into Skuntank and get Poison Jab damage off. I will lose my Skuntank for this, but it's worth it, honestly, because I want to weaken this thing, because it's super duper annoying. If he doesn't have Pain Split, he's gonna stay at this health. So put him below half as he goes for Overeat, and that is in fact a dead Zebo. Once again, Zebo didn't have a lot of field time, but playing time, whatever. But hey, it did its job kind of a little bit. Got chip damage off, which is nice. As Rotom gets back to pretty much exactly half with leftovers. And I can bring in Mega Aerodactyl now. I can get my Mega off, which is super duper important because that will allow me to outspeed Latios and with the Scarf, of course. So I can go for Aqua Tail right here, Mega up, and just kill him. I was fairly sure he got him Melodic, but I have no reason not to make that play. It's my safest play. I don't pull any fancy doubles. So Mega up, and this is where I wish I had Thunder Fang, honestly, because I could pretty switch it. You know, Thunder Fang the fuck out of him, 2 KO and shit. Well, without rocks, it's not 2 KO, but shut up. Aqua Tail is a good chunk because I get a crit. He doesn't have leftovers anymore, so I think Thunder Fang would have been a 2 KO at this point. So maybe there would have been better preparation on my part. Who knows? Who fucking knows? He goes for Dragon Tail this turn. Just, you know, wanting to get whatever comes in, get the fuck out of here. Which is Chairman, and he actually Dragon Tails me onto Golem. And I'm staying in because I can live every hit, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Ice Beam, which he does. which is nice because that will allow me to, for one, take the hit and get damage off on this melodic without leftovers. That's gonna be really nice. And then take the free switch into my shaman because he has to recover, otherwise another earthquake will kill him. So I just go back on into evergreen, once again being the just annoying, beautiful thing that it is. As melodic does go for recover as expected, which puts me in a good position, because basically I can just fire off a Seed Flare. Gudra is so low that it's not gonna want to come in on me, especially if it's not sapsable. I don't actually know if it is, because he sent me his team. I still don't know because I didn't look at it because I'm bad. So he brings up Wake and Bake, and if I would have gotten my rocks as the thing switched out last time, this would have been dead, and that would have been amazing. And also, if I would have gotten a split F drop here, that would have been even more amazing. But I don't, which is slightly unfortunate. It's the 40% chance, but it might have been a little bit too much hacks in my favor, I guess. At this point, Sifa is a roll, and it's pretty much in his favor to live. So I don't want to risk it. I don't want him to overheat the fuck out of me and just kill my evergreen. So I go into Mewnich expecting OV, but he reveals Pain Split, which is very, very annoying. Because I will put him at pretty much exactly half, and put me below half HP, which is not fun. And right here, okay, I'm relaxed nature, right? But I still outspeed the thing by 2 points. And after the match, he told me, I saw his team, he did not have speed investment, but somehow he fucking outspeeds me. I don't know how. Someone please explain this to me. I have 108 speed, he's supposed to have 106. He doesn't have any investment. How does he outspeed me? Skull would have killed. I don't understand. I really don't. I'm upset. But you know, Manaphy goes down, putting in a good amount of work. He brings up Excruel again, as that is apparently his scarf. That is what I'm getting from that. Excuse me. But since I have the initiative, I can just go into Shaman. As he goes into Moisturizer, I just go for this safe Earth Power. I don't lose anything from it. And this means I don't get 6 out. Way! This also means I can spam Seed Flare like it's my fucking job, which is nice. Gets Split Afro, which obviously doesn't matter, and he gets more toxic damage on, and that is in fact a dead Gudra on the next turn. I don't lose anything over an Earth Power, I don't have to predict. And that is the 8th kill for Shaman in the season. Excuse me, holy shit. Because and that's pretty cool. 8 kills and currently 3 deaths. That's pretty good. Big fuck you to all people that think Shaman isn't amazing. So, yeah. He brings up Eon, his Latios. And what I can do here is just go to Bold Scout what he's going to want to lock himself into if he is a choice variant. So he just goes for Ice Beam. I can also just generally scout for damage and stuff. And this damage tells me to fight a Scarf Latios. So, or he's not Specs, he's not lifeable obviously. So I expect him to be Scarf just like last week. And what that allows me is to go into Fieri, because Ice Beam is obviously going to do nothing to me, because I have a lot of Special Ball, naturally, and a lot of investment. So, right here I can just go for Calm Mind. Calm Mind is going to allow me to do Assault 70 to 80% to this Melodic. From this way, it's not quite going to kill. This is where I should have gotten rocks at 1 turn. I think if I would have done that, this game would have been much different. It would have been way faster. So yeah, go for Calm Mind and go for Grass Knot. I don't have reason to switch out. Skull's not going to do a terrible amount to me, and that does so much damage. Instead, just go for Skull, not Dragon Tail. If you would have Dragon Tailed me out into Golurk, I would have been very upset, because then I would have just lost any damage. And Skull doesn't do terrible amount. I can just go for Psyshock here, because I have no reason not to. I'm expecting Latios to come in, or him to sack this. But he actually decides to sack off his Hip on top. Or maybe expecting another Grass Knot or whatever. I just go for Psyshock because it's my best play. It will knock on Melodic, it will do a lot to anything else. It just dropped. It was max physical defense with Assault Vest, and it just dropped, which was beautiful to see. So, first kill for Defox in the jersey of Bayern Munich, I guess. He brings back out the Latios, and this is where it's good that I kept Bolin around. Because he's going to drop Draco, and that's Bolin going down to this Draco me, which will put him at -2, obviously. So, this game is getting really intense right now. Bolin goes down. Thank you very much, Bolin. In your first game, you did pretty well. Nothing special, but didn't do awful. So, this is where I can bring out Costa, and I can just go for Crunch, because Melodic's gonna die because it's super duper low in health. Excruel doesn't want to take it, doesn't want to switch it in general, and Latios is obviously gonna die. So, he brings up Melodic, sacking it off, and that is in fact a dead Melodic after this Crunch. and that is the first kill from Aerodactyl of the game and fourth of the season in week 5, which is not optimal, but you know. Now he's at S2. This tells me he's scuffed. He is so scuffed. He's like 50 shades of scuffed. So, I'm gonna switch out. He has to go for Iron Head because everything else won't kill me, even Rockside won't. So I have to go into Delphox as he reveals the Iron Head, and I actually live that. And this also allows me to scout whether he is scuffed or not. And he does turn out to be scuffed, 100% confirmed. I was very sure he would be, but now it is confirmed. So what I can do here is just go into Shaman. Thank you very much, Delphox. You did a good job. Got a first kill. So I go into Shaman, and he's not singing. He's not. And the only way that I can win this game is if I pull a double, expecting either his Latios or his Rotom Heat right now. Mainly his Rotom Heat, honestly. So I pull a double, he goes in Rotom Heat, and that is amazing. This puts me in a very, very nice position. This is the only shot I have at winning. If he's not Scarf Latios, I have a good chance of winning because Jolly is Scarf X-Drill, which he has to be. Only has a 40%, not even 40%, lower than that, to kill my Aerodactyl spread. So, go for the Aqua Tail. That is a dead Rotom Heat, second kill for Mega Aerodactyl of the game. So, my heart was racing at this point. So, he brings back out the X-Drill, and I don't have a reason to say any here. I have to go into Shaman right here. I hope that he doesn't crit me or anything. So I do go into Shaman as he just goes for the Iron Head. And that's fine. It does a good chunk, but it's not a 2KO, not even close. And this is where maybe I could have pulled a double. Maybe again, but I don't think it was worth it. I don't know, man. So I just go for Seed Fly and get damage off. If I would have pulled a double, could I have won? I think I could have. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. I just spoiled the fucking game. Anyway, go for Seed Fair. Do a solid 25% to Latios, which is nice. And he actually decided to drop a Draco. I'm not sure why. I think he should have just gone for Ice Beam. Because it would have killed Shaman, probably, and would have killed Arrow without dropping a special attack. And it would have been safe, because it doesn't miss, obviously. So, I don't know. But Evergreen goes down. Thank you very much, Evergreen. You did super fucking well. So, this is what it all comes down to. Is he Scarf Latios or not? And he is. He drops the Draco. He, unfortunately for me, he hits. Otherwise, I probably could have won the game. It was all percentages at that point. And that puts him at -4. It doesn't matter. Aerodactyl goes for the crunch, knocks out Latios, and that's the third kill for this game, putting in a huge amount of work for me. Thank you very much once again. And that's Latios down, and now it's all down. Whether his X-Drill is actually faster than Aerodactyl or not. If it's someone scuffed and faster than Delphox but slower than Aerodactyl, I win. But he's not. He has double Scarfers with former Mega Aerodactyl and just by relatively fast team, and that is the very, very, very narrow 1-0 loss to RTK and the Portland Timburrs. What a game! What a fucking game! GG RTK. I enjoyed this very, very much. And he played this very well. I think I played very well as well. I could have, if I would have made like one play differently, which is getting up rocks as Melodic came in, I think I could have won. I think I would have won actually, just because I would have changed damage rolls. I could have, yeah. I think I would have won. Did I? Right? Probably. Anyway, MVP Mega Aerodactyl, just because 3 kills. Nice. Honorable mentions go to basically everyone else. Mainly Shaman, Manaphy, and to some extent Delphox. Yeah, we lost the second game of the season, but I'm not mad at all. Kind of disappointed I didn't play my best. Well, I played really well, I think. Just at these 2 plays, but as hindsight, I really didn't think it was worth going for rocks on Rotom Heat, because you could have just as well psyched it off. Who knows? Or predicted me to predict things. Who knows? Who really knows what would have happened if I would have gone for rocks, gone for rocks, and maybe pulled another double at the end. I think that might have won me the game. Maybe not. I don't know, man. It would have been all kinds of 50-50s at that point. And yeah, the end was just full 50-50s. And games that come down to like a potential of maybe like 4 or 5 50-50s. Not that much, but like 4 50-50, 3-4. In the end, are just good. So G to RTK. Go make sure to check out his channel. He's a great battler, as you just saw. and I feel like he has a very good shot at winning the title. He's gonna play Shroomraver as well, so if he beats him, then I think he could very well have this in the back. Honestly, I don't see many people actually competing with him outside of the people he already played, and Shroom. Without trying to offend anyone, but his team is just really good and he just plays very well. Okay, but he has 252 spreads, and that makes me sad. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how Rodham Heat outspeed me. Yeah, just I don't know. I really don't know, but it did, and if that would not have happened, also the game would have been different. But fuck it, man. Let's just not even discuss it, man. That was a reference. If you got that, you're cool. So yeah, that's the game against RTK. G. Like I said, make sure to check out his channel. And the game was actually really long. It was like, I think we were down to like 15 minutes at the end, because he was having some issues, real life based, while playing, and he still managed to beat me. So props to him. He took a while to make his moves, which is completely understandable considering what was going on. I'm not gonna talk about it because no. Personal shit. Yeah. As I said, that's gonna be the second close. We're now 3-2, which is not bad. We're, I think, third in the league table if I did the math correctly before the match. I think we should still be ahead of everyone else. If you didn't watch the other matches, then spoilers. But Shroom won again because fuck Shroom, he's disgusting and I hate him. Alex won, I think 2-0. We have RTK obviously beat me, so he's gonna be ahead of me as well. Ethan lost to Shroom, so he's gonna stay below me. I think it's everyone who was in range. Actually, no, Necrostevo lost to Sly, but that wasn't big enough of a win, and I didn't lose big enough for him to actually tie with me. But he's also 3-2 now, so that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think that the Rocks play would have won me the game against Melodic, and if you think it would have been worth it to risk that. And also if you think I should have pulled another double again. I'm really curious to hear the other experienced players in the comment section. As I said, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes, and wait, before we go, next week, Ethan, Rathamus, Mammy Rodham Heat, my best friend in the league probably, and one of my best friends in general. I fucking love Ethan. His team is super scary. I'm really looking forward to this game and to just destroying his ass for the second time in a row, for the second season in a row. And I have Goluk this time, motherfucker. Look out for that. As I thank you for watching, leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I'll appreciate all three of those, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.